Hello, boys, gals. Thanks for tuning in to the Buck and Eric podcast. I'm Buck,
I'm Eric.
and today's daily sales tip number 3, developing mental fitness. What's mental fitness? Mental fitness is your ability to interpret reality and then use your mind to create success in the world. So, as for myself, I think the biggest factors that have played a role in developing my mental fitness has been writing regularly and forcing myself to speak publicly often. Writing has done so much for me in terms of helping me organize my thoughts into fully formed concepts, sharpening my vocabulary of words and sentences, and expounding on my ideas so that I know what I'm going to say and I know how to defend it from multiple points of view. Anytime I know ahead of time that I'm going to have to give some kind of speech or I'm going to have to engage in some kind of important or business social interaction, I like to write my thoughts down beforehand and rehearse it a couple times. Sometimes I even record myself saying the things I anticipate having to say and then re-listen to it so that I can really ingrain it in my mind. One thing that I do, I keep a journal and I write in this journal as often as I possibly can to really get all my ideas written on paper. I think this helps me take my feelings and my intuitions from deep in my reptilian brain and transfer it into that frontal lobe where fully articulated thoughts are. So that's a big one is writing often. But I would say that preparing written words from the comfort of your home is only half the battle. Delivering it publicly under pressure is what really counts. And that's why I think public speaking and forcing myself to engage in a lot of public speaking has done a tremendous amount to bolster my social courage, whether it's doing podcasting, starting a radio show, going door to door, just doing sales. Hell, back in the day when I was on dating apps and I was talking to girls at parties, all of these things played a role in me developing my social courage so that I could take the words that I wanted to say and under pressure stand up in front of somebody and say them confident and powerfully and precisely. And I think that's a big part of what sales is.
Definitely. And in my opinion, mental fitness is a foundational block that's required if you want to be successful. And just like any other aspect of your health, it's something that you have to consciously put work towards every single day if you really want to be successful, if you really want to improve with it. For me, when I really analyze this and I break it down, it comes down to two different components: stimulation and endurance. So when I look at that, stimulation for me is what information am I taking in? What am I actually allowing to come into my brain, into my conscious, into my psyche? What am I exposing myself to? Am I just wasting my time watching Netflix all day, or am I watching am I doom scrolling on Twitter or things like that? That's going to have a negative impact on my success as a salesperson, my confidence, just my overall outlook on the world. So I have to be really conscious of what I'm putting in and making sure that as I'm doing that, I'm actually verifying that it's moving me closer to the goals that I've set for myself. And it's an easy thing to lose sight of, but you got to make sure you're doing those things and being aware of what you're consuming. As far as that endurance piece goes, I really, to kind of simplify that, I look at it as, how long can I force myself to do something I don't want to do? So, cleaning the dishes at the end of the night, or wiping up the counters, or doing those things that just, you're exhausted, they suck, you don't want to do them, but you have to do them. And they're little things, but how you do the little things is how you do the big things. And I know that's a cliche saying, but it's the truth. And so if you can look at all of those little things as just reps towards the big things, it's going to make you more successful, and it's going to make it a habit rather than taking something and then you have to turn it on when it counts, because you won't be able to turn it on if you don't practice it. And so the biggest thing that I always remember is that mental fitness is a skill, which is awesome because it means it can be practiced, and it means you can improve it, and you can actually take yourself to the next level without really needing anything else from anyone other than your own self accountability.
Excellent.
So, yes. So Yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell, be notified when we have some more videos, and let us know why you work hard to maintain your mental fitness. Let us know what's important and what you're working towards in the comments. So we'd love to hear it, and let us know what you think.
Thank you so much. See you next time.
Looks to success. Look, we're still live. You can just throw this in the bloopers and we can. That's success, Bucky.